Hello everyone, I'm so happy to be here. My name is Abby. I am the owner of Intuitive Beauty Collective. I also am a medium, I'm a psychic, I work as an intuitive coach. You can find all of my links on my YouTube, so I'm not going to talk too much of that on here. But welcome, I'm so happy that you're here with me today. We are getting into our Tarot Tuesday, guided by the angels. That's what was kind of pulling to me while I was driving today in my car, that this reading is guided by the angels behind you and giving you guidance in whatever you need in the now. So that's really what this reading is going to be about. It's going to be a card pile pull. So there's going to be 3 crystals on top of 3 different card piles. And I'm actually going to tilt the camera down in a few minutes, and you're going to see these 3 piles with a crystal on each one. And I want you guys to choose whatever pile resonates with you. It's okay if more than one resonates. You can totally choose more than one, totally fine. And from there, I'll actually add in the notes box in the down bar, I'll add the time frame. So if you don't want to watch the whole thing, you can just click the time for the pile that is yours, and it'll bring you actually right to that spot in the YouTube video. Really exciting, so fun. There are so many messages pouring through today, guys. I'm really excited for this one. I almost feel like there's like intense healing going on. So I'm actually going to tilt the video screen upside down right now, and we will get right into it. Okay guys, so as you can see here, we have 3 piles. We're gonna start with pile number 1 right here. This is a rose quartz in a sphere. And then we have card pile number 2 right here, which is the citrine in a cluster form. And then we also have card pile number 3, which is the clear quartz in the sphere form. Okay, I will give you guys a quick little show just so you can resonate a bit more. So again, this is card pile number 1, rose quartz. And if more than one resonates, you can choose that way too. And the clear quartz. And I'm just gonna let you sit here for a few seconds and just pick whatever one resonates. And remember guys, if more than one resonates, that's okay. We're gonna start with card pile number 1 here. Rose quartz. And I'm just going to dial you guys back to me. All right, guys, let's get into this. I'm so excited, so excited. So card pull number 1, we are going to be going in with the rose quartz. So I'm going to talk a little bit about this. Rose quartz is about self-love. As we go into your reading, I'm going to see what's resonating with the rose quartz. Maybe you need this stone for extra healing and things like that. So sometimes there's a reason why you resonate with a crystal. So yeah, we are doing card pile number 1, rose quartz. So I've picked out oracle cards, I picked out messages, and I've also picked out tarot. All of your cards have already been cleansed with Palo Santos. Okay, so everything is set with the highest intentions for you and guiding you into what you need to know in the now. Bringing you guidance is really what I'm feeling. This reading is really about bringing you that extra guidance, a little bit of extra clarity that you have been kind of asking for. So guys, I also work as a medium. So sometimes my card readings, I don't always go right off the cards. I will actually tune into you. So we're already vibrating, we're already connecting, we're already downloading. I can feel your soul with mine. I want you guys to take whatever you need to away from this reading. Know that there are lots of people watching. So one thing may not be for you, another thing may be for you. So leave whatever just doesn't resonate with you at the table and take whatever you need from the reading. Let's get into it. So first card that we have today, which is your theme, your tarot, is the Tower. So what's going on here, guys? Lots of changes, destruction. I feel like you're writing a new path path, a passage. Why did passage come into my head? I feel like there's a new passage, a new path that you're creating. These changes I feel like are scary for you, but I feel like you knew they were coming. It's almost like your world is being rocked right now, but I feel like you know that it's being rocked and you're okay with it being rocked, although it is scary. I really feel like your world is just being totally rocked. Now I have some soul journey cards here for you. So we have relationships. I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. Guilt, I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. And we also have judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. So guys, I'm just going to go in and see what's kind of pulling through right now. So big changes. Wow, big changes. Lots of changes going on for you guys. Let go. Okay, so you might hear me breathe weird. Sometimes I like channel and I have to like breathe weird. Sometimes I'll take a piece of paper and write down notes. Now, I want you to know that these new places that you're heading in, there's going to be new relationships, new people around you. And I feel like there's a lot of people that maybe don't have your back in this new path, this new change, this new place that you're trying to head to. I really feel like this is something you've done on purpose, but it's been this extreme change that's really rocked your world. Now, I feel like maybe some of the relationships you actually maybe I feel like don't want around anymore. You're learning that you have a higher consciousness towards you. You're holding, but I feel like sometimes you hold on to guilt because you're trying to become a higher consciousness. And in turn, when we become higher, when our vibrations become higher, we have to let go of all of the other negative vibrations, or maybe the vibrations that no longer suit us anymore. And so that way we can make room for all the new vibrations. And in turn, I feel like you're feeling a little bit guilty about the fact that you're trying to make these changes for yourself. And I think that these people or these relationships that are attached to these changes are struggling to have your back in them. Know that the judgment that they're giving you, everyone has their own, they have their own opinion. Know that they can make a judgment, but don't hold on to that. You don't need to hold on to the judgment. It's an opinion. It's not a judgment. Okay. So what are these next cards? I feel like there's lots going on for you right now. So we also have, I pulled 2 healing cards. So we have the Temptation. All right, okay. And then we also have the Patience card. I want you to make sure that you keep your head strong in the direction that you're going in. Now, whether this be this new changes, a new business, a new structure, I'm seeing even children, almost like it could be the fact that you are making changes in your family, almost like in your, I feel like there's changes in like custody and family, maybe moving. There's a big change. Whatever's going on, there's a huge change going on. But it's rocking your world, but you made the decision for yourself. Now, you also have temptation here. So I want you to make sure that you stick your course. Don't let the judgment, don't let the guilt bury up inside you. Make sure you stay your course and don't be tempted to go back to the bad thinking and the negative thoughts and the bad relationships and the bad people that were around you. And I don't like saying bad. I feel like you just said bad so much, but I really feel like maybe not bad, just negative, or maybe not negative. Maybe it just doesn't suit you anymore. Maybe you're growing and these people just aren't. And in turn, it's putting a lot on you. Make sure that you stay strong. Don't get tempted into those old belief systems again. And be patient. I really feel like this patient card is coming in because whatever you've been asking for, whatever this change is that you're trying to get to, it's almost here. And when this card Patience comes out, it is basically telling you to literally hold on tight because what you've been asking for is just about to arrive. And usually we stop just before it's about to arrive because we feel like it's not going to happen, but it really is. We also have the Earth cards here, and we have 4 cards. We have DNA Karma. Okay. No, I feel like you think that you are going to get all this karma. I feel like you overthink the things and that you've done in the past, and you feel like you may get karma that comes back on you. No, you're not going to get karma that comes back on you. You're overthinking. And then you also have release. Yes, totally. I think you really need to start releasing these people, releasing the old habits, releasing the old behaviors. So that way you can really step into, you also have the veil of fog. And this is right underneath that Patience card. And I really think it's about stepping into your truth, stepping into your power, owning it, and not letting other people's judgments or their own guilt or these relationships weigh you down. And I really think this veil here is you are literally, like I said with this patience card, you are almost on the edge of the breakthrough. You're passing the veil, the thin veil of fog. You're almost through that thin veil of fog. Okay, I really truly believe that you need to sit in. You have sanctuary card here. I think you need to sit in on all the feelings, all the changes. I don't think you're allowing these changes to really sit in with you. I think you're trying to get to the end mark and you're not letting all of the beautiful things in the journey actually sink in, and you're not honoring it. And I really think that you need to sit in a place of stillness, a place of sanctuary, and really sit on the thoughts of what's going on and release all of that old, okay? Because the old is no longer serving you. It really isn't. Now let's see, we have two Sacred Traveler cards here. So one is Trust the Divine Plan, Desert Passage. Trust the Divine Plan, because although you have put all of the work in, you have taken all of the action, you need to now trust that all the work that you put into this change, all the work that you put into your family changes or this new business or this new structure, all the work that you've been holding on to and pushing for, right? You put all that work in. Now all you are meant to do, the universe is telling you, be patient, have trust in me. I am going to give you everything that you need when it's time. When it's time. But this card is literally telling you to trust the divine path. Trust that you are on the path that you are meant to be walking. Don't let other people's guilt and judgment. And I keep saying that. And the reason why I keep saying it is because Spirit is telling me that you need to keep hearing that. Don't let other people's judgment, aka it's just an opinion. It's not something that needs to hold on to you. I feel like when someone is criticizing you or gives you a judgment or an opinion or something like that, maybe you're a water sign is what I'm getting. Maybe you're a little bit more emotional. Totally cool. I'm a Cancer. I'm emotional. I've got all those emotions all up in me. But I think you take it to heart and you wear your heart on your sleeve. And sometimes those judgments, they hurt you, right? And I actually see, when I look at myself in this mirror, in this video, I see almost like this weight on your shoulder. And it's almost like almost like an entity that holds on your shoulders. All the shit that these people have said to you over the years is just another weight. And then the more stuff that someone said to you is like another weight. And I honestly feel like what this is trying to tell you, this guidance, this message that is trying to tell you is you have all the strength inside of you to let go of all the judgment. You no longer have to listen to it. It's an opinion. Change the mindset around it. And finally, you also have blessings are showering into your life. When you let go, when you release all of these things, and you have been doing the work. I can see it. I can feel it, sister. When you let go, you bring in new opportunity and you bring in the potential of these blessings. And it's not even potential because it's here. It's arrived. It's all you have to do now is see that it's arrived. I feel like maybe you don't know that it's here yet because you haven't fully opened up your eyes. I feel like the universe is trying to show you in some mysterious ways. So what the universe just told me is they're still trying to give you lessons. You're still writing your path. Know that there's always going to be lessons. There's always going to be something. Our life doesn't just revolve around, a lesson and then, oh my God, I'm done. I made it. I'm done. I made it. No, this is life. That's what life is about. It's about lessons. Now we have two messages here for you. We have number 5, Bat Spirit. A rebirth is assured. And I love this because we're ending with this. And the Tower, which is all about changes, the numerology that goes with changes is number 5, which is on the top of here. And it literally is saying a rebirth is assured. As we break through this tower, we are reborn. Reborn into the person that you have been trying to create yourself to be. You have that power within you, sis, to get you there. Now we also have sing your own song. Sing your own truth is what I'm hearing for you. Sing your truth. Be authentic to you. You have so much power. You have so much love. You have so much light within you. Find that, own that, and stop worrying about what other people's opinions, missions, other people's drives are. You're living your life. You're not living anyone else's life. It's time to give yourself some extra self-love. This is the crystal for love and rose quartz and self-love. When I was at my lowest, really trying to figure myself out, I used this crystal to really honor myself and show myself self-love in so many ways. So even just holding on to a rose quartz would really, I think, help you out so much. There's a reason why you resonated with this crystal and with this reading. I hope that it brought you, some clarity and some guidance, because your angels are asking you to listen to yourself, to honor yourself, to love yourself, and to not pay mind to other people's opinions, to trust that whatever you have broken out of, these things that were holding you back before, these people, these relationships, these limiting belief systems, you're breaking out of it. You are breaking out of it. You've already broken out of it. Now it's time to just trust that all the work that you've put into it is going to all lay out in front of you when it's meant to and when it's time to. Absolutely beautiful. I hope that this resonated with you. Thank you so much for listening. Pile number 1, rose quartz. You can follow me on intuitivebeauty.collective on Instagram, or follow me on YouTube. And I'm so happy that you're here. I'm so blessed that you're here. I hope you have a beautiful day. And don't forget, next week we are going to be doing our Tarot Live on Instagram, so you can actually get your live reading one-to-one, which is really, really fun and cool. So please stay tuned, and you can also find the link in my bio for that. Okay, so let's put all these back. We're going to be starting on to card pile number 2. So card pile number 2. Okay, card pile number 2. We have Citrine for you. Beautiful. I actually just picked this one up this week. So exciting. I work with Citrine a lot, but I haven't had a huge citrine rock like this. So you picked up the citrine. We're going to actually dive into, at the end of this, maybe if the citrine was something you need to bring into your life, maybe the citrine crystal is something you resonate a little bit deeper with. So if any messages come through at the end, I will talk a little bit about the crystal for you. Pile number 2, we have all of your cards here. Everything has been cleansed. Thank you for joining. Thank you for being a part of this. All of the cards in your reading is set with the highest intentions. These messages today were given I was driving today actually, and Spirit just downloaded right to me and was like, the messages today are guidance from the angels, from the person that needs it. So I want you to take this as guidance, whatever you're needing to know in the now. This is almost like a little extra message for you to get you through this time. Know that a lot of people are watching, so what you may need out of this reading may not be what someone else needs. So take what you need and leave what you don't need. I hope that it resonates with you. We're going to jump in now. We also have tarot and oracle and messages inside. And then again, we're also going to talk a little bit about the crystal. Let's dive in. Thanks guys for being here with me. We are going to start card pile number 2. All right. Okay. So we have the 5 of Wands. So this is kind of like our theme that's going on right now. So guys, as I first start out readings, I like to just sit in and kind of observe, because I don't just do tarot readings. I work as a medium. So I'm directly connected to source, spirit, the big man, whatever you want to call him. And he actually downloads messages into my head, whatever needs to come through. So right now, hold on. There's a lot of changes because you do have the number 5, and 5 equals changes in numerology. I feel like there's been a lot of limiting beliefs that are kind of going on, a lot of things that you've been telling yourself that are not true. I feel like you hold on to a lot of limiting beliefs, and I feel like you're the only person that doesn't believe that you can achieve what you are meant to achieve. Let's get a little bit deeper here. So I pulled out, wow, I pulled out a lot. So I pulled out 5 healing cards. I pull out cards from decks that I feel resonate with the person or the situation that is happening at hand, okay? So I'm just going to read you these cards. So we have entrapment. We have take off your mask. We have Phoenix Rising. Love that card. Self-sabotage. And we also have letting go, guys. Okay, so yeah. Who hurt you? Who hurt you? Kick them to the curb. Someone, okay, I feel like deep hurt. I feel like whoever hurt you, you have taken it to a whole other level, and now you're starting to hurt yourself because you're taking every manipulating word that this person said, every situation that happened in this outcome, you're almost taking it and you're running with it and you're just putting yourself down. And it's like, I feel like you've been attacked, you know, quite a bit in your life. I feel like you have had maybe not the best relationships in your life, maybe not the best relationship with yourself. I feel that a lot. I feel like maybe you haven't been the nicest to yourself. There's a lot of depression going on. There's a lot of speaking your own truth. I feel like you're not owning yourself. I feel like you have to let go of this. I feel like there's a relationship or like someone seriously hurt you and you need to let go of this person because you're holding on to the what ifs and what could be's, and it's putting you darker into this darker hole. But it's funny because you also have this Phoenix Rising. So it's like I feel like all of this shit, because it's actually the Phoenix Rising is right in the middle. I feel like all of this shit, the self-sabotage, like all of the hurt that this person in this situation has done and what you have also done to yourself is actually going to make you a better person, because you're going to rise up. Know that you will get out of this place, but you will rise up from the ashes. You'll rise up from the dead, rise up from the what ifs, rise up from what this person said, rise up from the limiting beliefs that you've been telling yourself. I feel like you need to let go of all of these belief systems. You need to take off your mask and you need to honor who you are. Have you been hiding your true self? Have you not been honoring who you are? Have you not been speaking your voice? I feel like maybe you have been trapping yourself in a hole, walking yourself away from people. Maybe this lockdown has, also been a contribution to that, because it's just, you're hiding away. You've been hiding. Like, I literally feel like you're hiding yourself away from people and you're hiding who you really are. And it's like, I feel like you want to get out of this rut, but you've been really struggling to get out of that rut. Let's pull out some more cards here. So we pulled out of the Moon deck. We have Ascending and Self-Reflection. Totally what we're talking about here. So really coming into, self-sabotage, self-reflection. Okay, so what I really feel like is happening right now is once you take off this mask, once you take off the mask, this is where you're going to come into yourself. You're going to ascend to a higher level, but there's no way that you're going to get there until you decide to step out of your comfort zone, is what's kind of being told to me. I feel like you have been putting yourself on this, like, I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy enough, I'm this, I'm that. If you start saying better words, if you start changing the I'm not good enough to I am good enough, you're going to already start to change this mindset, change this mentality. I really think you need to bring yourself to a higher consciousness, a higher vibe. Like, I feel like you're in a low vibe and you just need to get out of this low vibe, and we need to bring you up here because you are going to come up here. You are ascending. You are getting out of this rut. It's just taken you a little bit more time, and I really truly believe that it has been a contributing huge factor for you, because I feel like you struggle with mental health. The contributing factor is really what's going on in the world right now. I really feel like that has really been, I feel like you're locked in a room. Like, I feel like you've been locked in a room, and that could also be an analogy for you locking yourself up and not letting people in, not letting new friends in, not letting new people in. Whoever has hurt you in the past, you've literally locked yourself up. I feel like you've also locked up your heart chakra. Like, my heart is literally hurting. My heart hurts and I'm an empath. So when I'm feeling something, that is usually what's going on the other side. Now, we also have the self-reflection right underneath, actually, the self-sabotage. So you are self-sabotaging. We've already talked about that. But maybe the way that you're going to get out of this self-sabotage is actually by sitting in and reflecting. And I really do feel like you need to sit in and reflect on all of these belief systems that you have been creating for yourself over the last 3-4 years. I feel like this has been over a 3-4 year period of you, maybe that relationship that you were in, maybe that hurt, maybe whatever you had to let go of, walked away from, someone walked away from you. That damage that happened, you are also the person that can change the damage. You can either make your dreams break or make your dreams happen on whatever situation happens, right? Let's bring this in. Yeah. Who hurt you? Who hurt you? I'm upset at them. Okay, we're going to bring out our psychic tarot here. So we have memories of love. We have emotional withdrawal, guys. So true with what's going on with your cards, you know, like sitting in, you're in an entrapment, you're sitting in with these emotions, and you're I feel like you've let go, like you were so deep in the emotions that you were like, I can't feel anymore. I can't feel anymore, because if I feel more, then I don't even know what's going to happen. Like I truly think that this heart pain that's been going on with me, and you obviously, it's not with me, it's with you. I really feel like you almost withdrawed from life. You withdrawed from yourself. We also have wisdom in the number 5 here. Again, the number 5 in swords. So 5 is a pattern for you. 5 is, again, the number for changes. I think this is the universe asking you to make the change, asking you to make these changes. It is time to make the changes. The universe is calling on you because it needs you to get out. It needs you to ascend to the new level, because the universe is calling on you. And I think that you have been receiving signs, whether this is like people asking you to hang out more, new things coming your way. And there's these signs that are knocking on your door and you're not listening. And guess what? That's the universe telling you that it's time to get out. And really what I also feel like is happening, I feel like for some reason, this is not a card that would say that, but it's pulling me to this relationship and this family. I do see a family in the future. I do see children in the future, whether this is something that you need or you don't need. So if this doesn't resonate with you, that's okay. But I also do see a future with family, home, kids, happiness. Now, the only way you're going to get that is through wisdom, is through learning from the past and stepping forward. Now, and I also, when you're learning from the past, don't be scared to now step forward, because you have all of this knowledge. You're not going to get hurt. You may get hurt again, but now you have you're prepared for what's coming your way. Now you are prepared to move forward. These memories of love, I know that you're hurting. I know that you wish things were different. I know that you wish it worked out differently, whether this person left you. They left you with no explanation, or they left you high and dry, or they left you in baby, or there's something that happened and they left and you didn't have many answers and your heart is hurting, okay? But the universe is asking you, the guidance that I feel like is happening in this is really for you to own your truth, because who else is going to look out for you? For some reason, a little kid is really popping in. So whether you have a kid now or a younger kid or a little kid is coming in the future, but a little kid is coming in a lot. Or something that you wish that you had, maybe with this person, or whatever's going on with this person, there's also a kid maybe involved. So we also have grace and gratitude. Through gratitude, joy expands, okay? And then we also have here, follow your bliss. Okay, so the way that you're going to get out of this funk, out of this emotional state, and if this wasn't a person, if this was a loss of a business, a loss of position, of control, a loss of those things, because love, memories of love is also attached to business, is also attached to so many things, right? So you are hurt, really, really hurt, right? But the only way that I also see you getting through this, use that wisdom, and through that wisdom, The universe is asking you to look at all the things that you already have in your life and find gratitude for the things that you already have, because you have a beautiful life surrounding you. You just maybe can't see all this beauty yet because you're in this, again, guys, this limiting belief system. We have that number, that first card here, which is all about limiting beliefs and breaking those limiting beliefs. You know, break down that limiting belief system, and from there, start finding gratitude in things. And when you start to find gratitude in things, everything every abundance comes into your life. Everything looks better. Everything, your mindset has changed. You're in a growth mindset. You're no longer in a fixed mindset. And follow your bliss. Start following what makes you happy. I feel like maybe these this old business, this old person, this old belief system was not getting you any happiness. You were not happy. You were drowning. It ended for a reason, babe. There's a reason behind everything. You can't see it right now because you're stuck in this sadness. You're stuck in this, state of having to let go of all of the shit that happened. But babe, you have so many cards here that are saying that you are going to fly. You literally have the Phoenix Rising. The Phoenix Rising is all about being reborn and coming out of the ashes and coming out fierce, because I do see that for you. Now, we also have Time to Let Go, which is literally another card you had here, letting go. You also have this card, Time to Let Go. It is time to let go. It's time to let go of these belief systems, these people, these thoughts, these patterns. It's time to rise. It truly, truly is for you. And then also we have be loyal to what you love. And I think that goes hand in hand with follow your bliss. Be loyal. And I think this one is more about being loyal to yourself, because you're supposed to love yourself. And I really, truly feel like that's what that card is all about. Guys, this message is about recreating these belief systems that you are great, you are meant to be for. I know you've been hurt. I know that this person, this situation, it stuck a knife in there and it pulled it and it got stuck and it's not fully out yet. But who's going to take that out for you? You. You have to take it out. You have to take it out. You have to learn from those lessons, right? Because they're just lessons. Only thing you need to do is learn from those lessons and move forward in time. Now let's talk a little bit about the citrine. This citrine is actually, it's funny that this reading happened with the citrine, because the citrine is meant for, it's meant for recreating growth, bringing in feminine energy, bringing in abundance. It's a good luck. It's good for money. It's good for energy and positive energy. So we are in a place now of, a little bit of down, you're needing a little bit more spirit. You want to build things, you want to grow on things. This citrine is a great one to look for. Now also we discussed about a family, in the near future. I don't know why, but that's really something, because it keeps pulling out on this card here. I see the little family in the background, and that is like my eyes are just keep going towards that. Now this is really good for fertility. So, it could also be a good rock if you're trying to create a family in the bedroom. Keep it in the bedroom. So guys, I really hope that this message resonated with you. Take what you need. And thank you so much for being a part of my journey and being here and listening. Just know that we are also going to be doing our Tarot Tuesday live on Instagram next week, so you can actually get messages live 1-to-1. And that goes live at 12 p.m. next Tuesday Eastern. And I'm really, really excited about that. You can actually click on my bio and find our links there for Instagram, or you can look up intuitivebeauty.collective on Instagram and follow us there. Thank you so much for being a part of our reading today. You are reading number 2, the citrine, and what a beautiful reading. I hope that you take away that you are strong, you are independent, you are beautiful, and you can be the creator of your new story and your new belief systems. And know that although someone hurts you, it doesn't have to be your story. You get to change that story. All right, guys. So we're going to go into card reading pile number 3. Good readings. Okay, so card pile number 3. We have the clear quartz for card pile number 3. So thank you so much, card pile number 3, for being here with me today. I hope that this reading resonates with you. Take whatever you need from it. Leave whatever you don't need from it, because there are a lot of people that are going to be listening. And again, I'm going to talk a little bit about this clear quartz afterwards. If there's any messages that come through that you may need to maybe purchase one, bring it into your life. Sometimes we resonate with a rock because it's something that we actually need in our life. Crystals are they're healing, they're therapy. And I also have my crystal therapy certificate. So yes, fun stuff. All right, card pile number 3. We have oracle cards, we have messages, and we have tarot in this card pile. Let's pull out your first card. This will be your tarot card. This is going to be the foundation/theme to our reading. So I'm also an empath. And empaths, they feel people. And my voice is going very, very, like I can't talk. And I was completely fine this whole reading. And so what this is showing to me is that you're not speaking your truths. You're not owning your truths. You're sitting in the dark. We also have the card 7 of Swords here, okay? Wow, literally there is some sadness, there's some depression that's going on, but I feel like you're almost clear of it. I feel like we're like seeing the sun. I feel like we are starting to see the sun. I feel like there's been a lot of depression, a lot of sadness, a lot of misery, a lot of hurt, a lot of heartache, but I feel like this has just been a cycle that you've needed to go through. Let's go into a few more cards here. Fun, this is so fun. Okay, so we have happiness. So the affirmation, I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. And then we also have peace. I am a being of love and release all negative energy. Truly feel like I actually placed that directly underneath this card. I feel like you have realized that you are the determiner of your own inner peace. You get to decide what peace means for you. And I really truly believe that you're starting to break through and you're really starting to notice this for yourself. And then we also have self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. So I feel like what's happening here is you've been sitting in this dark place because we have all these amazing cards surrounding this dark place that you were in. I feel like, so I want you guys to know, I forgot to mention these messages are messages guided by your angels. And I was actually told that on my card right here. And what I feel like, it's so crazy because I see you in this sadness state. I see you in this almost like depression, but it's not a deep state. I don't see it as a deep state. I just feel like it's like more like a funk that you've been sitting in. And I think that you did the self-work on your own to realize that you get to decide if you're going to stay in this funk or if you're not going to stay in this funk. And I really truly believe that you are finding happiness and peace within yourself because you're finding a higher consciousness. This is crazy. Okay, so let's pull up some more cards. Yes, this is so good. Okay, so we have abundance. You are really honoring yourself. You're listening to yourself now. I feel like you weren't listening before. I feel like you were crying out for help. Why am I not getting there? I'm in this funk. I can't, like, I literally see you doing this. Like, I don't know how to get out of this. My voice, though, is still tickling. So what I feel like is you learned how to use your voice. It wasn't the fact that I feel like you weren't using it before, and you've learned that you can use your voice. Your voice is powerful and it brings you so much goodness. This reading is already getting me all fired up because there's so much hyped energy. I feel like you're on a higher high now. You're no longer in that lower vibration. You're definitely on that higher vibe. We also have a peace card right underneath the other peace card. So amazing. So there is some true peace coming on with you. I feel like you have really been in touch with your spiritual self. I feel like you are coming into spiritual gifts, realizing that we don't always have to be go, go, go. Like sometimes we just need to sit in. Like I feel like you're realizing that life has so much more to offer, and we don't have to just be spinning our wheels all the time. We can actually sit in and live in life and live in this peacefulness and this relaxation. I feel like you are becoming more relaxed in your daily practices. I feel like your shoulders are I feel like you had a little bit of anxiety, general anxiety or anxiety of some sort. And this newfound consciousness that you're finding has also helped you break down those mental health and that anxiety that you carried, because I think you carried it really, like, I feel like you went into places and it was really hard for you to even like go into a place. This is so beautiful. We also have creation here. So we also have beautiful creations happening. I feel like you're starting something new. Whether this is, I feel like there's a new hobby going on here, a very big new hobby. I don't think this is a career or a business. And if it is, it's because it's a hobby of yours. It's not because I don't see it as like work. I see it as a new hobby. I see it as something actually outdoors. But this new hobby could also be this newfound spiritual self that you're finding. Let's go a little bit deeper here. We have what cards are these? These are the earth cards. We have power, lightning, and then we also have emergence. So basically coming into your power, coming into your truths and emerging from those truths. I really feel like you are in full-blown creation mode. And I think this is because you are, literally, this is the moon card. You are hella attached to the moon. So either moon is in your sign or like you don't realize it, but the moon and you and your cycles are literally like full swing. You are so in the same cycle as the moon. And right now the moon is in manifestation and creation mode. And that is the mode that you're in right now. So know that you need to really honor this time right now. And maybe I like getting these downloads that in this new spiritual practice, I feel like you need to start looking at the moon cycles, looking at the patterns of the moon, your behaviors with the moon. And I feel like you are going to be more successful if you look at these moon patterns in this business, in this new journey, in this new venture. There's a lot of beauty there for you guys. So let's go on. We have some healing cards here. So we have cycles, we have procrastination, we discover your life purpose. You are really coming into, what is my purpose? Why do I want to be here? This is such a beautiful spread. Like, I'm going to try and show you guys. Move this out of the way. So there's lots going on here, guys. But yeah, so I'm just going to show you. I'm going to move it back up just so you can see my face. But yeah, so now we're coming into, I feel like you went through this darker state of mind for a little while, but I feel like it was meant to happen so you could break free and really figure out who you are and what your soul purpose is and discovering that. I feel like you're in this discovery mode. Actually, discover life soul purpose is right underneath that creation. It was sitting like this, and I really do believe that you are in creation mode, and what you are creating, what you're focusing your energy on right now is actually a big part of your life's purpose, a huge part of your life's purpose. So this is a big message for you, like huge. Make sure you don't procrastinate, because if you procrastinate, you're not going to get the abundance that you're desiring right away. It's right underneath that abundance card. So just make sure that you hone in and make sure you don't procrastinate too much on the what ifs. I feel like if this is a business, this new creation, whatever, don't procrastinate. Obviously, you need to stay true to you, but don't overthink too much. You are coming into a whole new cycle. You're coming into a whole new you. You're coming in, and guys, this actually goes hand in hand with that moon situation that I was talking to you about. Following the cycles of the moon. You have 2 moon cards here too, so I was really drawn to the moon for you. So really listen to that. I don't just pull cards for no reason. I pull specific cards for specific things. Everyone got different cards. Everyone got a different amount of cards. It's all with whatever the universe is telling me. I'm going to go into your psychic cards here. Oh my God. What are we talking about? Literally spiritual union. How beautiful. If we ain't talking about spirit, I don't know who is. You are in pure union with spirit. And it's weird because you're actually in full union with yourself. When I see this, I actually see you looking into a mirror and being fully connected to self, because you're also fully connected to spirit. This is so amazing. You're finding this whole new truth within you, this whole new journey. We also have love beginnings. And I really feel like this love beginnings is actually more, It may be a relationship. It may be a relationship for sure. But I also feel like this love beginnings is attached to the number 1. And I feel like this is the new beginning of you and the new love that you are emerging within yourself, with the connection to spirit. What is the next card? Oh my God. Intuition, and listening to that intuition and what spirit is telling you, and really listening to it. And when you have those doubts and those thoughts of, I don't know if I'm doing the right thing or if I'm on the right path, or am I overthinking this? I feel like maybe right now there's also this, you're in this whole new phase with spirit, and it's kind of like, oh my God, am I crazy? Am I not crazy? Don't overthink it. Trust your intuition. Your intuition is honoring you and telling you everything that you need. You literally have the power of 3 here in a triangle, which is the highest spiritual number here. The number 3 is the highest spiritual number. There's a reason why I do 3 decks of cards. Make sure this is where that mental conflicts comes in. This is where when I brought out this intuition card, sometimes I go a little bit ahead of myself because I didn't actually see this card, but because I'm intuitive and I'm also a medium, without me looking at it, sometimes I'll say whatever is going on, 444. So affirmation on that. But yeah, so basically just make sure that there's going to be times where you have mental conflict with this intuition because you're going to overthink, like, oh my God, did that actually happen? Should I trust that? Like, no, trust it. Trust your intuition. Always trust your intuition. There's going to be 2 voices always talking to you. The person inside your head and yourself. Trust yourself. Don't overthink. The overthinking is usually your ego, and your ego is usually your fear. Now, we also have three messages for you. These are also your spirit animal cards. So we have the peacock spirit, which is let it shine, let your freak fly. I really feel like that is something you need to honor right now. And I feel like because you're coming into being authentically yourself, you're coming into your life purpose, you're coming into your path. This is so beautiful. Really just let yourself shine, because there are people out there that are waiting to hear what you need to say. And they're waiting for you. And the only way they're going to hear you is if you shine your freaking peacock wings to everyone. And time for a deep dive. So we have the swan here. And I feel like this is the deep dive of spiritual, the deep dive of going in, the deep dive of going into yourself. I really feel like you're going to be going into self-esteem, self-peace, self-happiness, self-love, self-spirituality. There's a lot of going into self right now and really honoring and loving self. And then slow and steady wins the race here. So really, really great. I think that also comes into that, patience and making sure that you take the time for you, take the time for your knowledge, but also make sure that you don't procrastinate, but know that you also are going to get there. Now, guys, such a beautiful reading. Like, I want to sit down with you and just like hug you and hold you, because I know that the journey that you're embarking on, but also about to embark on, is so beautiful. And it's so, so beautiful. So if you ever need guidance in a spiritual aspect, please let me know. I'm your girl. I'm here for you. But I want to talk a little bit about this clear quartz here. So I also, guys, I'm a medium. This is actually my crystal ball. I can do readings through my crystal ball. I actually love this crystal ball. This one was my first ever crystal ball. So one thing that you guys need to know about clear quartz is this is actually an amplifier. And I think that's why you guys pulled this card, because this is one of the highest amplifiers, and pure. It's very pure crystal. But I think you pulled this out because it's an amplifier. And an amplifier, basically what it's doing is it's amplifying whatever you need or whatever you're trying to bring in or whatever your intentions are. And I think right now, because you're going so deep into spirit, this is just telling you that you need to amplify like your intuition, amplify your spirituality, so that way you can bring in all the knowledge, all the downloads that Spirit's trying to send to you. So if you are wanting to kind of practice a little bit more, I would say if you resonated with this crystal and you still resonate with it, pick up a clear quartz, and hold it with you for like 6 weeks, best on your skin, if not in your pocket, in your purse, wherever. Just keep it around, put it beside your bed, and just see what the effects are as you are also transitioning and healing yourself. I really hope that this reading resonated with you. If it did, please comment below, or even go on my Instagram. We're going to be doing our live reading next Tuesday. on Instagram at intuitivebeauty.collective. So you can go on there, or you can check us out on our YouTube page. We have all of our links on there. And I'm just so thankful for you being here today. Thank you for letting me read to you. Thank you for listening. And thank you for letting me be the channel for spirit. Namaste. I'm really, really just so happy and excited because I know that I'm on my purpose. I'm on my grind. I'm on the place that I'm meant to be. And this stuff just lights me up. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And again, I hope this resonates with you and you can take what you need from it. Yeah, have a great day, guys.